Find yourself a comfortable place where you can sit or lie down, where you can simply focus your attention just on you for a period of time. Let yourself come first for a short time, where you won't be interrupted as we begin lasting transformational work. Work that can change your life for good, right here and right now. You have come here today to experience something different, something new, and your hope and determination are growing, and you feel capable and worthy to reverse, eliminate, or forever heal the difficulty, problem, or negative state that you are experiencing now. All you have to do is listen, following along with my voice, and trust your mind and body to yield up the answers and the results you're after. Think of one specific thing that you would like to change right now. Do you have a picture? Good. We can proceed to effect positive change now. We will be referring to this again soon. Let's begin with your breathing. We will focus on your breath to bring your attention away from any problems or distractions and focus on the body with the mind. Breathing has been a meditation practice since ancient times, and we will be adding a modern component to this practice. It's called heart activation breathing. So let's do it for a while now to get your body in prime shape to problem solve and heal your emotions. You see, your heart and mind have a message for you that we will soon uncover so you can get to the root of the problem you have come here to solve. Now take a deep, slow, full breath into your chest and say in your mind, heart breath, as you visualize the breath going into the heart. And then exhale, slowly releasing any tension in your body. Again, breathe in and say in your mind, heart breath. And as you see the oxygen going into your heart, and you're feeling amazing, keep breathing into your heart as I explain now what we are accomplishing. Yes, continue breathing while saying in your mind, heart breath, as you see the breath going into the heart. And then exhale slowly. Again, breathe in and say in your mind, heart breath. If you need a physical cue, place your hand over your heart, slightly to the left of your center line, the sternum. Now we know that the oxygen actually goes into the lungs. However, The mind doesn't distinguish between something vividly imagined and reality, especially if you bring some strong emotions to the picture. Keep doing the heart breath into your heart and becoming more and more relaxed, comfortable, and optimistic with each inhale, more certain that you will actually accomplish your design and desire with this session today. And with the exhale, send out any negative feelings that you become aware of, taking in the positive with the inhale and exhaling the negative. You may see the negative feelings leaving as a mist or vapor that leaves your body, making room now in your body to take in more positive thoughts, experiences, and emotions. That's right. Keep breathing into the heart and exhaling all that no longer serves you. And remember, this is a practice you can do anytime you need to reset your mind and emotions. It's simple and tremendously effective. Keep breathing into the heart. That's right. You've got this. Know that these wonderful feelings are circulating through your bloodstream and being delivered to every cell of your body now. And it's all within the power of your mind and intention, your focus. You can positively affect change with many effective techniques anytime you choose to focus on what you actually want. We are doing this transformational session with an integration technique for synchronizing the problem-solving mind with the emotions of the heart. Ideally, for transformation and healing, the emotions are in balance with your logical, problem-solving mind. When they are working in harmony in your body, you can accomplish so much more. You are true to your highest purpose, and neither the brain or the mind can overrule each other. The brain helps you sort through problems and clarify what needs to be done, and the heart always tells you the truth about how you feel. Integration can become your new state of being with this practice. And just keep breathing into your heart. Just a few minutes of this daily can transform your life positively and keep mind and emotions in a state of coherence and balance. Now that we've done it for a while, your mind and body are primed to problem solve and heal your emotions. You see, your heart and mind have a message for you that we need to uncover so you can get to the root of the problem you have come here to solve. keep breathing into the heart. Understand that if you ignore or don't understand the message the mind or body are trying to give you, it will amplify and show up as dysfunction or illness. Let's get to the root of the message or so-called problem to nip that difficulty in the bud. The science behind this heart activation breathing is measurable. If you went to a doctor who connected you to a heart monitor, an electrocardiogram, and a brain monitor, an electroencephalogram, they would not have the same electrical rhythm. You would see these differences on the monitor visually, except when you do heart activation breathing. When you breathe and visualize or imagine that the oxygen actually goes into your heart instead of your lungs, the heart and mind sync up. They entrain with each other. They have coherence with each other. And this is an ideal state of being. It's exceptionally helpful for problem solving and helping your body heal and naturally regulate. It's very beneficial to your mind and body. And bringing your awareness now to your mind, you let your mind drift comfortably and freely, feeling so renewed and relaxed and tranquil, and safer than you have ever felt. You find yourself wanting to go to the movies at the theater, feeling drawn to a popular new movie. There is an inexplicable power drawing you to come and see what all the talk is about. And I don't know if you will drive your car to the theater or take a bus, a taxi, or other form of transportation. So see that you are going there now. You go with curious expectancy of immersing yourself in a new experience, getting absorbed in every sight and sound, every feeling and surprise twist in the plot. You arrive in the theater and you are excited to see how the movie might tie into or positively affect your own life, since meaningful movies often stay with you a long time. And you go inside the very spacious theater, which feels larger than life, and you find yourself counting as you move to your ideal seat. You decide that the ideal seat is 10 rows up toward the projection box. And you count 1 as your feet land on the first stair. And you are fascinated to feel that as you step here, your feet feel surprisingly light, as if you're walking on a cloud, and you feel a warm, pleasant, calm peace come over you. And you eagerly anticipate what comes next in this amazing place where the problems of life are far behind you. You continue up the stairs now. 2, your mind begins to relax now, and you feel totally safe to explore what wonders lie ahead. You feel the weight of any problems you carried in with you simply dissipate. 4, your whole body begins to respond, feeling that same lightness you felt in your feet, spreading over your body like a pleasant, comforting blanket. Your legs have effortlessly released all the tension of holding up your body and now effortlessly supporting you, feeling grounded and supported by the surface beneath you. 6, you feel the relaxation travel up your torso now, and also a warm white light that's comforting, soothing, and relaxing all the organs of your abdomen, helping them all function ideally now. 7, you feel your spine is flexible and you walk with confidence, peace, and relaxation while taking in the most empowering feeling of worthiness. You are worthy of experiencing your best life. 8, you feel your arms are now strong and relaxed, yet soft, and ready to fully experience and explore your life with your hands. You can respond to anything in your environment with relaxed power and strength and total confidence. Your shoulder, neck, and head are now more relaxed than you've ever been. And surprisingly, as you have shed the tension while ascending the stairs, you realize that relaxation brings power and strength instead of being tight and rigid. Softer is stronger and far more comfortable. 10, you're amazed at how good you're feeling right now. You have bright, hopeful optimism that your hunch to come to this transformative place is exactly the right place for you to be now. You walk toward your seat right in the center of the row, in the middle of the theater, and you settle in comfortably into this amazingly comfortable soft chair. You recline it slightly to get the ideal view of the screen. And you notice this seat has an optimal view and sound. It's just the right temperature. And now, curiously, everything in the periphery just fades out of view, as if it's not even there. The people have either gotten up and left, or you have simply tuned them out so that you are having your own individual experience with the new movie. And as the opening previews begin, you find yourself lost in the images of the screen, totally immersed in the movement and characters you see on the screen. The lighting is ideal. The sound is resonating with just the right balance of bass and treble, and the volume is to your liking, not too loud. To your surprise and delight, instead of the usual variety of visually and emotionally stimulating characters, featuring scenes to entice you to the new movies, you see a woman on the screen, just one. She looks kind, friendly, pleasant, and you implicitly know she is here to help. She introduces herself. Hello, I'm Phoenix, your personal empowerment guide. And this place you have come to is a fully immersive experience in possibility, an altered dimension of living in and all you want to experience. Here you can create all you want to have in your life and leave behind everything you no longer want to deal with. Here, we employ all the most powerful, good, uplifting thoughts, possibilities, and laws of the universe to create a new experience, a new you, the best you. Here you know that your life is no longer about the bad things that happen to you. It's about who you choose to be with the creative power of your mind and the laws of quantum mechanics, activated by observing and expecting what you choose to attract and manifest. And now Phoenix reaches out her hands on the screen and says, I invite you to see, observe, and create your best life now. Effortlessly, you see yourself on the screen, and scene after scene of you experiencing your ideal life, the ones you only dared hope for or dream of. Yet, there you are, experiencing a healthy, fully functioning body while feeling elated and satisfied with your life and body. You begin to understand that the key to this new life is your mind's focus and your beliefs and what you expect. So you decide to take charge of your mind and focus on creating this new reality you see on the screen so that it now becomes your future history. Viewing the first preview about how you're enjoying your life when your body and mind are fully healed, enjoying your body's totally natural functioning capability, and seeing how your body knows how to create this complete healing in your mind and body. You're seeing yourself doing your favorite activities with ease, enjoying your birthright of living a life of ease. You now understand that DNA is a blueprint, but epigenetics, which are your life experiences that control which genes are active and expressing, can be influenced by your thoughts and visualization. Epigenetics, or the instructions to the genes, is more powerful than the defective genes you may have inherited. you realize that you are going far beyond wishful thinking and actually influencing the reality and the health you experience every moment. And there are limitless possibilities for change. With this understanding, you know your body easily and constantly enacts the most naturally simple activity of repairing and healing every cell in your body, recreating perfect functioning in every system and every cell, perfectly reframing and rewriting every undesirable or negative thought or experience you ever had. And while suspending the usual flow of time, since in this theater, healing is amplified exponentially, every positive healing function is now available for you. And it goes so quickly, as if the negative experience never happened. You are amazed and delighted as you feel yourself more and more embodying this preview of your new life that you will create here in this session. And it sinks into every cell. Your body creates new cells daily, and now they replicate this healed, ideal functioning indefinitely. In the second preview, you see yourself doing daily self-care practices. I don't know if you're in a forest, leisurely walking through the trees and absorbing all the sights, light, sounds, and feelings of surrendering your problems to the forest. Or if you're standing near a river, watching how the rocks under the water create white water as it flows over the top, and feeling the sun on your skin pleasantly warming it, hearing the birds singing and thinking, I'm going to leave all my problems here at the riverside, where they will be transmuted into fertilizer or something beautiful so it can grow. Or if you're doing a meditative practice that helps direct your mind to what you want to experience while releasing intrusive or negative thoughts, or if you will simply be tuned into each part of your body, thanking and honoring it for what it does for you every minute of your life, especially honoring the parts that aren't quite functioning optimally yet. These parts need your love, acceptance, and compassion the most. They hold the key to healing, the answers to overcoming, and are the root for the lessons you need to learn the most. They need your attention the most so they can yield up the lesson or the blessing in the problem so you can enjoy your best life and you begin to understand that dysfunction or pain, both emotional and physical, can be a valuable lesson, a hidden blessing, which needs to be understood and uncovered so you can move forward into your best life. Knowing and feeling now in every cell that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of being whole and healthy, living the life you want. And with that thought, Ponder this. The purpose of the problem is to help you. We will now discern what is the message of this problem I identified at the beginning of this session. What purpose does this fulfill? Is it trying to serve you in a way that is currently not helpful? What was the original purpose of the behavior, belief, experience, or so-called problem you have come here to reframe, to serve you better? Now ask your mind, what are 3 ways I can accomplish the original goal in a different, more empowering way? Excellent. Now let's consider, what can you do without this problem? Maybe it's the things you saw in your movie previews. And now, understanding that your mind is always and has always tried to help you by blocking some information and distorting and deleting other information, the strategy you are left with was meant to create assistance and ease in your life. Wow, isn't that amazing? It was placed in your subconscious mind for instant response to anything that reminds you of that first situation and what the original response was trying to accomplish. Consider it the root of what you're currently exploring to change to more empowering responses, ideas, and beliefs. Give your mind and body some acceptance and love for trying to help you all this time. It always has and always will. And we can give your mind and body new avenues to accomplish what it was trying to do for you. Understand that our minds have a bias to remember anything that could hurt us emotionally or physically or potentially destroy us. It holds on to these things and stores them in our subconscious mind for instant response so you can act to preserve yourself. So important, preservation. But sometimes it overreacts or associates current things with things that are not necessarily related. It overgeneralizes, causing overreaction at a subconscious and nervous system level. And that can be changed here and now. Let's do it. And now we are very safely going to explore the root of this condition or state of being that you want to change or stop experiencing. Your mind remembers and knows what the catalyst or starting point was of the condition you experienced that no longer serves or benefits you. Know that you are safe to remember. I am here with you. Your mind will only yield up the things that will assist you and help you know that you have the resources to overcome this foundation feeling, belief, or experience. And now your mind safely, easily, effortlessly drifts back in time to the memory or movie in your mind or on the screen of the first feeling, belief, or experience that is the root of this undesirable condition or experience. When did this all start? See that now on the screen. And we're just exploring now to get to the root of the issue. Was there anyone else in this experience? What were you doing, feeling, seeing, hearing, maybe even tasting when this first started happening? Do you have a picture? Do you feel the emotions? Good. We won't stay here. Now just take a few deep heart breaths to calm your nervous system, and we will proceed. Do you have an understanding of why this happened to you? Can you see it now? That first experience, thought, or belief that is the root of the problem you want to change? Right now, it's large and on the screen outside of you. I want you to change the color to black and white. And if there's a sound to it, lower the volume until you can't actually discern any words. That's right. You can't understand what's being said. And shrink the picture to the size of a postage stamp. You can't really even see what it represents now. And now either throw it far out into space where you can no longer see it, or see it burn where it no longer has any negative power forever. Do it now. And being aware of the original event, and you may always be aware, but after this session, it will no longer hold any power over you. Let's continue changing the outcome. So now that you have an understanding of what happened, a picture of the root cause, can you imagine or visualize a different outcome? Do it now. How can you interpret that old event differently? Because now you know every event can have a benefit if we train our minds to see it and train our bodies to feel differently about it. If you need different skills to deal with that original situation, imagine that you simply have them now, as if you picked up new powers and skills in a simulation exercise, and you feel empowered. You can do anything. What can you think differently, or feel differently, or do differently now than you did at that time? See yourself doing that now. Doing something different to change the outcome into one you want, one that empowers you. Can you see yourself responding differently? Go ahead and play that out with more detail on the screen now. Can you see yourself setting a boundary with your voice and your body? If someone was in that old experience with you, staying in total control of yourself. If not, can you play out setting boundaries in your new future life with power and confidence? Can you see the highly charged negative emotions just leaving your body through your slow, powerful breath and your voice? And you finally express what you needed to say? Your breath is a powerful ally that is always with you. You can take deep, slow breaths in any situation to give you clarity and strength and help you proceed in your personal power. Remember to breathe mindfully. Take another moment to finish playing out the scene in your mind now with a different outcome, an empowering outcome, one where you know that the old experience has been completely reprocessed and can no longer negatively influence your thoughts, feelings, or experience. Yes. Just play it out in your mind on that screen as if you were watching it in the theater and not actually experiencing it yourself. Know that this exploration can powerfully disconnect you from these root experiences. They can no longer hold any power in your life. And now, if you can even recall the original event while looking at the screen, yes, just looking at the screen in that theater, visualize it outside of you on the screen with the new eyes of maturity, new skills, and new experiences, with the eyes and mind of understanding, power, and compassion. If you see it now, and you may not, shrink it even more. Turn down the volume until you can't hear anything but crackling, and make it black and white again. Either send it far out into distant space or see that memory catch fire and burn until there are only ashes left. Ashes that a true phoenix can rise from in a new and better life. And you feel so unburdened, so free, so light, so confident and sure that you are now creating the life that you deserve and desire. Does everything seem different now? Feel different now? Excellent. Wonderful. You did it. And now, this exercise gives your mind and body a new outcome, a new perspective to release or reframe the negativity or trauma. Now begin living your new best life. You may not forget the root experience. However, the mind can't act on it the same way anymore. And it won't have the same intensity because of this reprocessing experience. You now have a better understanding of it. And it's no longer valid. And it can't react the same way. You can choose a different strategy consciously. And the more you visualize desirable ways of living while breathing mindfully, the more your mind will lay down new neural pathways to accomplish its original helpful intent with enlightened perspectives. It's time now to take back your power, and always remember, it's not what happened to you that determines who you are. It's what you do about it and who you become that determines your happiness and your actual reality. And now you know and feel and see and hear that you can use your amazing mind to change everything. How do you want to live now? See it in your mind this time in vivid color, larger than life on that big screen. And now step into the screen as if it's you, first person, acting it all out. Yes, see yourself acting out every desirable thing or experience that you actually want. This will become your reality. If you bring enough detail, emotion, and all your senses into the experience you visualize through the laws of science, do it now. I'll wait. That's it. Keep going. This new amazing visualization will become your new life. You can do it. Feel how much better this is for you. And now, do you see the preview that you saw at the beginning of your movie? Which preview is your favorite? Or is this new visualization of your coming attractions of your life altogether new? Go into it now, as if you stepped into the screen and are actually living it now in full color and detail, feeling it, hearing it, smelling it, tasting it, and loving your new life. Yes, loving your body and fantastically powerful mind, honoring them because you listened to them and did things to assist your mind and body, to guide them to what you want to experience, releasing what you want to let go of. And remember, you can visualize anytime you choose, whatever you want. And so choose what you choose wisely. Stop visualizing negative outcomes and catastrophes. And now, every time you see the color green, the resolution and solutions you visualized and uncovered in this session will go even deeper into your subconscious mind, becoming even more effective, and will assist you in every moment to live your healthiest, greatest life. It's just that simple. You feel amazing. And now, coming back into the room, I'm going to count to 5. And when I reach the number 5, you'll be fully alert and awake, healthy, vibrant, and ready to get on with your life. However, if you're listening to this at bedtime, you can simply drift off to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you want to wake up fully, open your eyes now and notice something in the room that you didn't notice before. What is the color? What is the texture? If you touched it, would it feel hot or cold? And now you're fully back or you're fully asleep. That's right, you did it.